going to be my first video for YouTube on my new channel here. It's going to be Predecessor Tutorials. I am going to be doing a bunch of different content here specifically for tutorials on Predecessor. I've noticed that there's not many tutorials out there or ways to teach other people who are new and upcoming to the Predecessor game. I just wanted to get this information out there and make sure that everybody is able to enjoy the game and come to a better understanding through my videos. So let's get started. This first video that I'm going to be doing today is just going to be on the basics. So the basics here, as soon as you load up the game Predecessor, whether it's going to be now coming to the PS4 or PS5, or on the PC, which I am using right now. As soon as you load in, you're going to see the new hero that is in the front game page, as well as on the bottom here, you see the social screen, which I can press S and bring up my socials, my friends or people that I am friends with at the time. And you can also go to invites here. And if somebody invites you to a game, you can find it in this tab. Also, if you want to go to your friends, see who may be on, and possibly invite them, this is how you do that. And then you're going to want to press escape, or just click on this and go back. Alright, so one of the number one things, the first tab we're on here is the play tab. So the play tab, you press the play button, and that's in order to play the game mode that you have right here. So you can change these game modes from player versus player, which is a party size of 1 through 5, and you crush your lane, dive into epic 5v5 team fights, work together, and destroy the enemy core. You can switch it to player versus AI. It's a beta version right now. Party size of 1 to 5, a great way to learn the game by fighting against AI opponents, team up with friends, or play with friendly AI. I will be doing that soon in one of my other videos to go over these different things in more detail, but right now it's just the basics. So you also have practice mode, which practice mode is very interesting. You can sort of have a look at the different heroes and see how their kits work and also the different items and get a sort of feel for the game. And then you also have their own little tutorial here, which I think is good, but I don't think it gets nearly as detailed as it should get, which is why I am making these videos here. So you also have the custom tab, which is awesome. You can create custom games and team up with your friends and organize custom matches against the others. You just share the key to others you would like to play with, and so on and so forth. All right, I'm going to press escape, and I'm going to go back here as well. So, and then you're also going to see, obviously, the hero right here, which is right now available in version 0.12.3 is Wraith. And then you're going to see here on the bottom left is going to be the patch notes, which you can click on that and it will bring up the patch notes and so on and so forth. And then you're going to also see up here on the top right, you're going to have your platinum, which is your currency for this game in order to buy different skins or etc. from when they release different things in the future. You're going to see your level, your own name, and then you're also going to have your own emblems and such, which you can customize, which I believe that they're going to create more customization in the future for this. And then if you press escape here or just press this button, you can get the options and you can go to settings, which the settings here are very important. You're going to want, I probably will go more detailed on another video into more of the settings here and why I believe it is an important thing. For example, I have primary ability up here as instant. I'll go over this in a different video. But we obviously have the gameplay, video, audio, controller, and mouse and keyboard. Different settings there. Alright, and that is about it for this first screen here. Now I'm going to scroll over to Heroes, which Heroes is, these are the characters which you are going to be playing in the game. You have a multitude of different characters. I'm not going to go into detail for each character, but I will show you all just these little screens and tidbits here. For this specific screen, you're going to have, this is all the heroes tab. This is going to be the carries tab. So if you see this little crossbow or bow looking thing right here, this actually means that this is the carry role. So you want to memorize that for whenever you are picking a role in a match. The carry role is going to be this icon. Now we're going to support. Support is going to be this icon right here. Whenever you see this icon, you got to memorize that it is for support. And just for further information, these are the recommended characters for each role specifically. If you could technically play any role or any character that you would like in either role, but they're not going to be proficient in that role, or they'll be more proficient in that role if they are one of these characters from this screen. For example, a great support is Decker or an Arbash or a Steel or a Richter. But say a carry, you can't really play a character like a Narbash or a Muriel carry and have the same effect in the game. So next is the jungle. These are going to have a bunch of heroes who can be a jungler. And then you also have the mid lane here. And then you have the solo. We will be going over in the future more on each of these characters and what their different abilities are, the preferred roles for them and why they are better to be preferred in that role, as well as where you can technically put them in other places that may be decent to play in, but that would be a future video. For all heroes here, there is something else I want to go over in this tab. If you look throughout the heroes, you're going to see this timer. And for this timer, it doesn't show it for me, or it's going to be a little different for you guys when you are first playing on PS4, PS5, or when you get the game for the computer. But these characters are on a time trial, which means that they are already unlocked to you for a certain period of time. And you'll be able to use them. For example, I have all the characters unlocked, and at the moment they are doing a system where if I didn't have Zarus unlocked, for example, then I wouldn't be able to play him. But what I can do is I can equip him, and then I would be able to equip him and say grind him so that I can get him and unlock him for free, or I can pay them platinum here to unlock one of the characters that I do not have at that current moment. So these are the timed trial characters that we have at the moment. And this would be for someone who got, say, the base game, which is $8.99 at the moment for early access. But when it comes to free to play, they are also going to be on a timed, and you would have to grind them out, or eventually possibly buy them with your platinum if you would like. But that is this screen here for heroes. You're going to have the store, which is pretty simple here. So you have the heroes, like I said before. You're going to go to the heroes tab here, and then you check for upcoming heroes, and then you click on them to activate that hero, and each game that you play will award you with experience towards that hero to be able to unlock them for free. You have your skins. There are a bunch of different skins that I don't have, but you can buy each of these skins down here in the bottom right. And you have different types of skins. You have a common, for example, is this one. The amount of money depends on the rarity and also depends on the developer, on how much they want it to be. For example, you have a Lunar Ops, which is 800, but it's also a common compared to a Casual Friday Rampage, which is 500. Then you have a common Midnight for Muriel, but then you also have the rare Ravenquill for Revenant, But then you also have something like the Corporate Enforcer, which is also a rare for Lieutenant Bellica. And let's see here. Different common ones. Seeing if there was anything. Yeah, and those are the skins there. And then if you want to buy it, you click it, and then you press on purchase or cancel. And then you can also rotate your heroes here whenever you see them and look around at their skin and really see how they look. Then you have the currency here, which you can pay for the platinum. The prices may vary or may change upon time, but at the moment you can get let's see here, 600 or 1500 plus 150, 2500, 5000, 10,000 plus obviously the bonus at the top. And it gives you the total bonus or the total amount at the very top here for platinum. Then you go to items. Items, I will be going into much further detail for individual items, who they should be built on, in my opinion, what is recommended and why it is recommended, as well as a much more detailed description of each. But at the moment, this is just the item screen, which you're going to find. These are all of the different items, including the crests and including your refillable potions and such. You're going to have each tab. This is for carry recommended. This is for mid recommended. That same sign as before. Support, same sign as before. This one, I'm actually not sure. It may be just tanky. This one may be more attack. Same as this one. This one might be maybe more of like a penetration. But they can definitely get a little bit better on that, but they will in the future, I'm sure of it. You have your profile here. The profile here is what you can change. For example, I have these different icons that I have earned. This is the icon tab, and you can change these icons if you have unlocked them, and it changes the top right, as you can see. You have the jump pad trails, which I can show in a different video what this does, but a default jump pad trail, so whenever you jump on one of the jump pads from your spawn, the default is just a normal looking one, but if you do this one that I have unlocked, Ascension, then it will change into that, which is pretty cool. They get some extra incentives and rewards out there for us to be collecting. You have different recalls as well, the default recall look and color, and then the Ascension one. And then they have different ones that they will be coming out with. The different banners, which I have Master Wraith banner at the moment, Adept Wraith, and you can change between these and really customize your banners, which is really cool. I'm going to keep with this one. And then you have Watch. Watch here is also something that I will be going over with personal replays in the future and showing how we can use that and sort of look at our past games and try and get better by looking at those past games. So this is my personal. You can also go to your friends and see what your friends' replays are for that day, for the past week, and so on and so forth, which is pretty cool. What's going on live, but it's only like a 6-minute. It's a 6-minute difference. You can go into search, and you can search for a replay ID here if somebody gives you a replay ID. And as well as you can also here, you can use X to toggle the spoiler mode on this specific area, and that would give you your KDA. You would see the kills, the deaths, and the assists here. And who you were playing against, and so on and so forth, and who you were and what your team was. And then you can press it again. But that is everything for the basics here, and just the title screen. For my next video, I will be coming out with it very soon. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm very excited to be making tutorial videos and getting everybody up to date on what's going on with Predecessor. Please leave any comments below on any opinions that you may have, anything that I may have missed. We are not, everybody is not necessarily perfect. I'm definitely not perfect. So if there are some things that you guys would have liked me to include, please comment below. Give me a like and promote this video so that we can get it to all the rest of the Predecessor community. Everybody who's coming out on the PS4 and PS5, I believe that that a tutorial or something really detailed like this is in the best benefit for this game. This has been Predecessor Tutorials, and I'm out.